Please enjoy this section from the book on Lolcows, Creator Clash 3, taken from the chapter on Idubbbz, aka Ian Washburn. Creator Clash 3 was announced on the Creator Clash channel on February 4, 2025, and on Ian's main channel on February 7, 2025. In the video, Ian explains what he thinks makes influencer boxing interesting, the element of mystery. Who is going to train or not train? Who is going to win? How does their background affect the fights? Ian also addresses his promise to make a documentary about Creator Clash 1, which he never delivered on. See Lolcow Trait 4, Failure to Deliver Promises. Ian acknowledges the failure of the last event and agrees to do more promotion. We'll come back to that. Right out of the gate, Creator Clash 3 was facing an even greater headwind compared to CC1 and CC2. The general reaction was genuine criticism and also trolling. Commenters thought the influencer boxing wave was over. Many of the fighters were old and past their prime, and it wasn't clear how this event wasn't going to repeat the same mistakes of CC2. Ethan and Ela Klein would continue to be targeted with anti-Semitic attacks, despite being critical of Israel's treatment of Palestinians. This included attacks made by rabid anti-Semite Bad Empanada. The Kleins were sent human skulls to their house, which they interpreted as a death threat and called the authorities. This happened sometime in March of 2025, but they did not publicly disclose that until April 2025. These anti-Semitic attacks reached a climax on March 3, 2025, when Child Protective Services were sent to the Kleins' home. Ethan announced Child Protective Services had been called on him on March 7, 2025, on their podcast. What was the basis for this? Months prior, Ethan told a humorous story about his family members getting sick with Giardia. This story was pounced on by Bad Empanada. He is a creator who has devoted his channel to debunking Zionism, criticizing Israel, but also anti-Semitic attacks and rants about Jewish conspiracies. He also made videos attacking Ethan and Ela Klein, including videos where he claims Ela, being an IDF conscript, is a terrorist and complicit in war crimes. She was a secretary in an IDF office. Bad Empanada is so deranged that even Piker, a fervent Palestinian supporter, distanced himself from him previously. You get the idea. He's a kook. Bad Empanada began circulating statements that the Kleins were abusing their children. According to him, the Kleins refused to clean up after their dogs, and dog feces is all over their house. This dog feces was then eaten by their children, making them sick. Bad Empanada, being a kook with a very small channel, was then signal boosted by Piker's community, called the Hassan Orbiters. These Orbiters were also strong supporters of the Palestinian cause. One of these creators, Idubbbz TV, signal boosted these baseless accusations of child abuse. The comment section of Idubbbz TV streams were filled with people calling for CPS to be called. It is still unknown who called CPS. It was anonymous. The CPS investigation was a formality. The truth is that the Kleins live in a decent home and their children are well taken care of. How does Creator Clash 3, Anissa and Ian, and H3H3 intersect? Ian and Anissa were close with both the Kleins and Hassan Orbiters. Idubbbz, aka Alexandra Saber of Idubbbz TV, the creator who signal-boosted Bad Empanada's rumor without challenging it and presenting it as fact, is very close with Anissa. In the March 7, 2025 video, where the Kleins announced CPS had been called on them, they referenced Ian and Anissa. It's not specifically stated when, but it's implied that immediately following the CPS call, March 3rd, but before the Kleins publicly acknowledged it, March 7, they reached out to Ian and Anissa. Would Anissa be okay with Idubbbz spreading these heinous rumors against them? Would they make a public statement of support, denouncing the false accusations? Would they come to the Kleins' defense? Especially since Ian and Anissa had been to the Kleins' house and would be in a unique position to defend them or debunk the slander. The Kleins requested Ian and Anissa publicly denounce these rumors, that they abuse their children or have dog feces all over their house. Ian and Anissa chose to remain silent and did not make any public statements to support the Kleins. In their March 7 video, the Kleins essentially declared them persona non grata. They expressed their frustration at their lack of support. They referenced their defense of Ian and Anissa through the OnlyFans controversy. Ela declared, "Thanks, Anissa, for standing up for your girl," sarcastic. "I actually stood up for you so many times, 'cause why would I not? It was crazy. People were shitting on you and Ian because you did OnlyFans. Of course I was going to stand by you, as a friend. That's insane that I wouldn't stand by you. It's absolutely insane and disgusting. But now you choose to hang out with people that would have a problem with you if you defended me. So if you want to hang out with those people and have no spine and not stand up for another girl that stood up for you, enjoy your new friends." End quote. Ethan continued, "I just don't see how you can be my friend and also be friends with someone, Denims, like that." Ela replied later, "Well, you can't, so I already forgot about you, Anissa." Ela later went on to say to Anissa, "Go fuck yourself." Ethan and Ela felt very betrayed by Ian and Anissa. The whole stream was 3 hours long, but the betrayal was so strong, they immediately addressed the Jamhas. Remember Creator Clash 3, the charity boxing event that is supposed to be happening? Well, it's still going on in the background, or trying to get underway. But just like this section of this chapter, this whole Piker versus Klein controversy dominated. It was like a huge cloud hanging over the event. Fighters were training, and event planning was already underway. Ian and Anissa fell under immense scrutiny from the H3H3 community and from other detractors and trolls. It was almost unanimous. Defending friends from clearly false and malicious rumors was a correct course of action. And business-wise, backing H3H3 was the correct move, because they had a massive audience and had been strong supporters of the last two events. Or, at the very least, assured the Kleins in private they were standing with them, but due to their precarious position in running a charity event, weren't able to comment publicly on YouTube drama. However, the Jamhas were unable to navigate a middle ground and sided with Piker's camp. Macbeth Attacks Macduff. In the play Macbeth, there is another Scottish lord, Macduff. After Macbeth has murdered the king and becomes king, he throws a banquet. At this banquet, Macbeth invites all his lords and Lady Macbeth to a night of drinking and merriment. However, Macduff refuses to attend. Macduff has left Scotland and gone to England to seek support to overthrow Macbeth. Macbeth orders Macduff's castle seized and sends assassins to kill everyone, including Macduff's wife and young son. Ian, our Macbeth, who used the N-word to seize the throne and now driven mad by guilt, is confronted with the Klein's dissent against him. Klein is our Macduff. Let's recall back to Creator Clash 2 and Ian's delayed response to Froggy Fresh. In that video, Ian stated he waited so long to address the controversy because he didn't want to jeopardize the event. However, this time, Ian would seek out to destroy the Kleins. On March 16, 2025, Ian released Content Cop H3H3. Ian hadn't made a content cop in 6 years. He dragged the character out of retirement to launch a strike against his former friend, Ethan Klein. The video was 1 hour and 6 minutes long, which was long by Content Cop video standards. It got millions of views. The video itself was a lengthy seethe session against Ethan by Ian. Ian attacked Ethan for attacking Ian's friend, Denims. The whole video made no mention of the CPS call, which was crucial context in this spat. Ian was essentially saying Ethan and Ela were attacking people he was friends with, but he never provided the reason why Ethan and Ela were upset with the people they were attacking. Ian's recall of events doesn't match the timeline. Thank you for listening to my book, Lolcows, The Internet's Never-Ending Tragedy. The full book is available on Amazon. Link is in the description. Available as an ebook, paperback, and hardcover. The full audiobook is available on audible.com. Please consider ordering a copy or listening to support me. Clips from the book are currently uploaded to the channel, and more will be coming. So if you want to stay up to date on that, you can subscribe for more. Thank you.